Okay, so this is a very quick run through of the Facebook for WordPress plugin. I got most of my info from a video by a nice guy called Don. I'll provide the links to those resources at the end of the comments or the end of the article. The plugin itself looks like it's been updated a little though since Don's video. So the screens may look a little different, the options that you see are a little different. And there's a couple of pointers as well that I noticed when I went through. I had a couple of problems that I thought might be useful for you guys. So I'm going to head over to my WordPress dashboard, go to my plugins, and you can see a list of my plugins here. If you just type add new and type Facebook, then it seems to be the first plugin that popped up for me. As you can see, I've already got it installed, but you can go ahead and install that. You'll then need to set up what's known as your app ID and your app secret. Now you get these by going to developers.facebook.com. This is an app that I've already set up. You can set up a new app by clicking on create new app here, and then I'll just show you the settings that I've popped in for mine. So I've entered a display name, a namespace, contact email, an app domain, a site URL, and a mobile site URL. Then I save the changes. Now that's all I needed to get the plugin up and running on WordPress. Once you've saved your changes, you'll then have access to your app ID and your app secret, and then you simply go back to your Facebook plugin settings and pop those in app ID and app secret and save changes. Then you'll see just down in the settings on your WordPress dashboard, you have access to set up things like your like button, your send button, follow button, recommendations bar, comments box, social publisher, debugger and insights I won't cover here, but social publisher is pretty cool. That allows you to publish to your Facebook page whenever you update a post onto your WordPress blog. The comments box completely replaces the default WordPress comments box. Recommendations bar, you need to make sure you tag this up correctly when you pop a post into WordPress, but it essentially then when a user nears the bottom of your page, the bottom of your content, a box will pop up recommending another post for them to read. You've probably seen this on quite a few sites recently. Follow button, a quick note on that, you'll have to have following enabled on your Facebook account for that to work. And the like and send button, now if we look at the like options, the like button options, you'll see there's an option here to also to include a send button alongside the like button. So there's a slight difference. I don't have the send button set up for any of my posts or pages at the moment, and this is what it looks like. So it's like and send. Now if you set up the send button to be on posts, let's say posts and pages, save that. There's a slight difference in the buttons. As you can see, the send button set up individually has the Facebook logo on it, whereas it just looks like a normal comments icon. So it depends, I suppose, how much you think your particular visitors in general trust Facebook. You may want the Facebook logo on the button or not. Another thing, when I set up the plugin, go back to my plugins page, I'd popped in my app ID and my app secret here, and then nothing happened. I'm not sure whether there was a problem with the server. Possibly I was logged into Facebook as one of my pages instead of myself. I know that's sometimes an issue when you're setting up Facebook stuff. Maybe it just takes an hour or so for authentication to happen. I can't remember if I saw any warnings at the time, but don't stress it if it doesn't work immediately. Just come back to it later in the day or the day after. So then once you have your social publisher set up, post to Facebook timeline using Open Graph Actions, and I'm publishing to a specific page on my Facebook profile. So that will pop out to my Mango Public Facebook page whenever I post to WordPress. Okay, that's a very quick run through, and I'll pop the link to Don's original video. As I say, the screens look slightly different now, but it's also a great resource for getting Facebook for WordPress set up and running.